Once again, Konami dropped on another bombshell. We got leaked cards, NPC related cards, rarity changes, regional castle sprites, and shark related scales. And I guess now there's only one thing left to do. Alright guys, Broken V Gaming here coming at you with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links leaked video. And once again, for the third time in a row, Konami has once again dropped a whole lot of information on us. We have a bunch of new leaked cards, a bunch of NPC related cards, other cards that are getting rarity changes, which usually means that they're going to be put into a box eventually. We also got Shark's sprites, animation sprites, obviously because his event is live in Duel Links. And of course we got his related skills, which we are talking about in today's video. But first things first, we're going to talk about all of the leaked cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And from what I have gathered and looked at, most of them are shark related, are regional castle related cards, which either means some of them are going to be level up rewards, or they are going to be just put into a new main box, possibly in the coming month, or maybe they'll just be added to Duel Links eventually. I don't really know. But obviously we have number 32 Shark Drake, which we're probably going to get as a skill, and then later available in a main box as a UR card, which is what we got with the Utopia. And the 5 of these characters also got their ace monsters locked through his skill, but then later obtained in a main box. So this is not really a big surprise. Probably gonna get through a main box. Mermaid Shark, probably might be a level reward. I'm not 100% sure. I could also be put into a main box. It is a UR card. So we're not to be surprised if we saw it in a main box. Silent Angler, and Surface. Definitely 2 cards that I would expect to be in the main box. The Silent Angler is a very good card for water monsters, or just water attribute in general. Submersible Carrier Arrow Shark. I would not mind seeing this as a level up reward for Shark, because besides before he used Shark Drake, he did use this card was his main ace monster, so I would not be surprised if this was a level up reward. Same thing with Double Fin Shark and Double Shark. One of them could probably be in the main box, the other could be level up rewards. Skull Kraken, again another card used in the anime. Seven Swords Warrior. I definitely was not expecting to be seeing this card anytime soon. I actually really like this card. Mostly because I have it in the real life card game in TCG. So yeah, so we'll look at its effects. Seven Swords Warrior is a Earth attribute, 7-star warrior type synchro monster. Requires 1 tuner and 1 or more non-tuner synchros, so it is very generic. 2,300 attack points, 1800 defense. Once per turn, when an equipped spell or when an equipped card is equipped to this card, inflict 800 damage to your opponent, which is probably going to be lower to 400, unless it's already 800. Probably be 400. Once per turn, you can target one equipped card equipped to this card, send it to the graveyard. When an equipped card equipped to this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one face-up monster on the field and your opponent controls and destroy it. Now, this card is really solid for Obviously, because by sending an equipped spell to the graveyard, you can pop a card on your opponent's field, which is definitely very good. We have a lot of back row cards that are used in the meta, like Cosmic Cyclone, Floodgate Trap Hole. Those are the ones that combine Treacherous Trap Hole as well. So this card can definitely come in handy in getting rid of some of those pesky back row cards. As well as getting rid of your opponent's big boss monsters. Assuming that they are targetable. Next we have Black Ray Lancer, another card that Shark used in the anime. Also would not be surprised if this and Shark Drake were both URs in the main box. That would actually really, like, those two URs in general will just really give that box a whole lot of hype behind it. So Black Ray Lancer is a rank 3 dark attribute Beast Warrior type Exceed monster. Requires 2 level 3 water monsters, so again pretty generic. Other requiring water monsters. 2100 attack, 600 defense. Once pertaining attack to Exceed material from this card, target face a monster on the field. Negate that target effects to the end phase. Definitely a very good card. Negating. There's not too many cards in the meta that actually negate effects. I don't really know of any off the top of my head. But you know, seeing it is a generic rank 3, and just having the fact that, you know, Shark is in Duel Links, that we're gonna get a whole lot of water monsters. That's definitely going to, this card's probably going to see some play. I like this card. We also got number 17, Leviathan Dragon, which obviously we can get through the event, so we're not going to talk about that. NPC related cards, just going to glaze over this real quick. Fairy Tale Snow. Very good card. When it is most summon, target face a monster on your opponent controls. Change it to face on defense position. They can banish 7 of their cards from your hand at field or graveyard, especially this card. I'm not gonna be using that effect. But again, NPC related, so yeah. We also got number 63, Samoji Soldier. Full armored Black Ray Lancer, which obviously is probably gonna be a Shark NPC card. Number 59, Crooked Cook. And number 7, Lucky Straight. Hopefully we will get these Exceed monsters as well as Fairy Tale Snow in Duel Links eventually. Hopefully down the road, we'll have to wait and see. Alright, so now it is on to the rarity changes, and typically what Konami likes to do with these rarity changes is change the rarity of some cards we have in Duel Links, which then means that they get put into either a main or mini box. In this case, it would be a main box for the month of November. Obviously, a lot of these cards we do not have in Duel Links, like Digital Bugs, all of these other Seas monsters, and freaking Ultimate Conductor Tyranno! Bruh! What? Bruh, I swear, if they add Ultimate Conductor Tyranno in Duel Links, bruh, please let it be in a structure deck. Or, you know, put it in the main box. I'd much rather have it in a structure deck. But, I mean, I just overall want to see Ultimate Conductor Tyranno in Duel Links. Period! So yeah, I got Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Got some Digital Bugs. You know, weren't they really all that popular in the TCG, so I don't know how they're gonna do it in Duel Links. We got some Fire Exceed monsters. Got some Heretic Dragon support. Got the rank 6. Got some Constellar support. Because Constellars definitely... they definitely need the support. Yeah, they need as much support as they can get. I'm not gonna lie. And we got more Gaia cards. Okay. This is definitely could be used with Dark Magician. You know, we definitely go into this. Basically, just deals piercing battle damage. So basically, just a Dark Cavalry, but you know, an Xyz monster. So that definitely works. What else? We got Vylon de Sigma. Once per turn, you can attach the AC material from this card to a target face of monster face up at attack position, affect monster opponent controls, and equip it to this card. And then if it battles a monster whose attributes the same as you equipped, it gets destroyed. It does require 3 level 4s, so probably not gonna be used all that much. Mass Dragon, basically just a you know, giant rat for dragons. I really thought we had Master Dragon in Duel Links. I was really under the impression we had that, but I guess not. Got Tyrus, and Keeper of Genesis. 2 level 5s, again generic. Cyber Dragon can use this. So yeah, this card's effects can only be applied such resolved while it has succeeded material. This card cannot be destroyed by battle of card effects. Oh, my battle. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked or was attacked, target card your opponent controls and destroy it. During each of the end phases, detach 1 Xyz material from this card. But got Baby Towagon. And we also have Dark Grepher, probably the most hyped card out of this batch of cards, except for Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, in my opinion, because I love Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. But Dark Grepher is a level 4 Dark Attribute Warrior to affect monster, 17 energy attack points, 6 energy defense. You can special summon this card from your hand by discarding 1 level 5 or higher Dark Monster. Once per turn, you can discard a Dark Monster. Send a Dark Monster from your deck to the graveyard. Now, this is an absolutely very good card for multiple reasons. First, it's a free summon if you're playing literally any light and dark deck. Basically any light sword variant with Levianeer in it. And obviously, you know, level 5 or higher, you can target, what is this, Stego Cyber, Chaos Dragon Levianeer. I think it's a dark. What else? Stego Cyber, Chaos Sorcerer, Levianeer. Yeah, it's really about all the targets. But yeah! So, very good card. I would not be surprised if this was also in the next main box. But yeah, definitely this batch of cards. Oh, we also got Volcanic Scattershot. So if it is sent to the graveyard, inflict 500, gonna be 250 damage to your opponent. If this card is sent to the graveyard by card effect of the Blaze Accelerator card, send 2 Volcanic Scattershots from your hand or deck to the graveyard. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Now, I don't know if this is going to be only a one of, meaning we only get one copy of it, or if they're just going to whip it into a main box or a box in general. I don't really know. Like, literally, they can do anything with any of these cards. They could, you know, most likely put most of these into a main box. You could put some of them behind rank tickets. And finally, last but not least, we have the shark-related skills. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 skills related to shark. Now, I'm assuming these are not all of them, obviously, because these probably sharks might going to have some generic skills that other duelists have. But anyways, the first skill we're going to take a look at is Monarch of the Deep Sea number 32. At the beginning of the duel, add 1 number 32 shark trinket to your extra deck. Can be used only if your life points are at 2,000 or below. return one number 32 Shark Drake from the graveyard to your extra deck. Now, again, obviously, this is the skill that we're going to have in the very beginning that allows us to use Shark Drake for free while we are using Reginald Castle. Until Shark Drake gets put into a main box. Next, we got Magic Combo. Can be used to turn Big Jaws is normal summon. Play one Aqua Jet face down from your deck. This skill can only be used once per turn and twice per duel. Now, particularly like Big Jaws, at the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked, banish it. Oftentimes, probably going to be using it for rank 3 plays, so you're probably not going to be using it for an attack that much. And then Aqua Jet, target one fish, sea serpent, or aqua type monster you control. It gains 1,000 attack, which would boost Big Jaws up to 2,800, which can get over most monsters in Duel Links, so that's pretty neat. Next, we got Full Armored Xyz Black Ray. Place one Full Armored Black Ray Lancer from outside of your deck on top of one Black Ray Lancer or Submersible Carrier Arrow Shark you control. This will be treated as an Xyz summon. Skill can only be used once per duel. Obviously, this is taken straight from anime. By ranking up Xyz monsters, which is what they did in those actual anime. Now we have a lot of cards in the TCG that allow you to rank up Xyz monster to higher ranks. Full Armored Black Ray Lancer is an example of that. So it is 3 level 4 water monsters. Pretty generic. And it says right here, you can also Xyz summon this card by using a rank 3 water Xyz monster you control that has no Xyz materials as a material. Again, this is treated as the rank up Xyz summon. So this card gains 200 attack for each material attached to it. If this face-up card would be destroyed, you can detach all of its Xyz materials instead. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can target one spell trap your opponent controls, then destroy it. That's 2100 attack and 600 defense. Now, I do hope that we get Full Armored Black Ray Lancer later down the road as a available card. But, you know, seeing as we can play it through a skill is actually pretty neat. So, yeah, I'm definitely liking this skill so far. Next, we got Shark's Revenge. It can be used when your life points are lower than your opponent's. Increase the attack of rank 4 or lower water Xyz serpent type of Xyz monsters by 1,500 per 3 Xyz materials until the end of the turn. This will only be used once per duel. Now, from what I understand, if you have lower life points than any of your, I believe. So, let's see, is Leviathan Dragon a sea serpent? No, it is not. Well, anyways. So, from what I can gather, sea serpent type of Xyz monsters gain 1,500 attack for every 3 Xyz materials. So I'm assuming it means if an Xyz monster has 3 materials, gains 1,500 attack. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't think that this skill will be used often, just for the fact that it says per 3 Xyz materials. So, yeah. Next skill we got is Territory of the Sharks. The level of all water monsters you control become 4 until the end of the turn. This skill can only be used once per turn and twice per duel. This skill can only be used if you begin the duel with a deck or extra deck that contains no monsters other than water. Now, I actually really like this one because it does not limit you to only Xyz water monsters. So you could run cards like Coral Dragon, Cryonic, water, Octus if you're feeling Duke, and obviously any of the water Xyz monsters. So this one is really good, and the fact that all of your water monsters on the field become level 4 is also really good. So if you have 2 monsters with different levels, activate the skill, bam, you got an instant rank 4. So yeah, I'm definitely liking this skill a lot. Next is You're Getting on My Nerves. It can be used during your next turn after your monster is destroyed by a battle or a card effect. Increase the attack of 1 rank 4 lower water Xyz monster by 500 till the end of the turn. Skill can be used once per turn and twice per duel. Again, another very solid skill. Obviously, the skill can be used really at any point during the duel. Obviously, most lines can be probably used either mid or late game, but you know, still having an Xyz monster increased by 500, especially if you're using Leviathan Dragon and it already has 3,000 attack, it boosted up to 3,500 to the end of the turn. Like, that is really solid. And again, another really solid Shark skill. Next we got is Shark Pride. From the beginning of your 5th turn onward, play Spear Shark and Hammer Shark with 0 attack from outside of your deck. Alright, so Spear Shark is a level 4 water attribute fish that affect monster. 1600 attack points for 1400 defense. Discard your normal summon, you can increase the levels of all level 3 fish type monster you control by 1. If this card size is defense versus your monster, inflict patient battle damage to your opponent. Okay, and Hammer Shark, already have in Duel except for the card trader. Once returning, boost this card level by 1, and if you do, expose someone level 3 or lower water monster from your hand. Alright, so those 2 cards are pretty good. Obviously, this can go into some rank 4 plays, and allowing them to have 0 attack obviously means you're going right into an Xyz summon. You do have to wait till turn 5, which isn't terrible. If you're going first, you have to wait 3 of your turns. Going second, then you only gotta wait again 3 of your turns. So really this skill isn't too bad of a time. And the final skill is Give Up Already. At the beginning of your turn from the 10-10 onward, forcibly end the duel. Whoa. Now, there's no way that this skill is a legendary duel or PvP reward. This has to be like an event exclusive reward or an NPC skill. There's no way. There's no way that they would let us use a skill that forcibly ends the duel at turn 10. You draw turn 10, activate the skill, bam, duel's over. There's no way that can happen. I honestly don't have to wait until we get Shark Unlockable on the 30th. Still work. Because if I see Give Up Already, that's gonna be hella busted. That's gonna be something, man. Oh man, wow, that's something. Overall, these skills are really solid. I'm actually really surprised at how good some of these skills are. I still don't quite understand Shark's Revenge, but other than that, overall, I have no complaints with these skills. I don't think any of them are like busted or groundbreaking. Some of these skills could definitely be used in PvP, so I'd not be surprised. Alright, so that's all of the cards and updates and skills and all that jazz that we have to go through today in this video. I will have a link down below in the description so you guys can check out the Duel Links Meta website on your own and take a look at all of these cards on your own time. But that is going to wrap up yet another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. If you guys are happy and excited to possibly get a shark-themed water main box in November, then please smash the like button down below. And for those of you who watch my videos but are not subbed, there's a lot of you, then please do me the favor of going down and hitting that big red subscribe button and join the Broken Universe today. And while you're at it, go ahead and turn that notification bell on so you never miss a video. And that's it. I don't really have much else to say. Other than that, tomorrow afternoon, I will have the Heraldic Beast deck video up and available to watch. Again, I have all my jewelry plays. I just need to record the video and make the thumbnail. But fear not, because I will have the video up for you guys tomorrow afternoon or late evening. I don't know. But until then, I gotta get the heck out of here. I will see you all in the next one.